Morning, the Dale Carnegie in-person training sessions entitled Step Up to Leadership and High Impact Presentations. It's going to be held from the 18th to the 21st of November. All right, so we do have in studio this morning, we do have Customer Success Manager at the Dale Carnegie Trinidad and Tobago, Janelle Nichols, and we also have a very special gentleman in Trinidad this morning. He is a Trinidadian, but he's the head trainer at the Dale Carnegie New York Center for Excellence, Mr. Andre Hewitt. Thank you very much for coming this morning. We do appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Good morning. Thank you, Marlon.
Thank you again. So, Janelle, let's begin this way and speak about these in-person training sessions being put on by Dale Carnegie.
Okay, well, firstly, I want to say that we're really happy to resume the Dale Carnegie brand in Trinidad because it was a bit dormant for a while. A lot of people who are familiar, people in, our generation. And, this is an opportunity for us, to revive the brand and, make the younger generation a little aware because, people's skills are very important, no matter what you do in life, with all the technology and stuff, we still need to understand, how to deal with people. And, Dale Carnegie has been known for generations, it's a legacy. And he's been known, to encourage people to believe in themselves, to boost their confidence. And so all these skills, these soft skills.
All right, we got a flannel shirt on today. It's getting cool in Georgia. It's November. That means Black Friday sale coming up soon. If you've been around Ultraview for a while, you know that we only...
we're trying to re-energize Trinidad, the young professionals especially. And, we're very proud that we have somebody, who is a Trinidadian, who's been doing great things out there. Andre was just awarded top trainer in leadership for Dale Carnegie in the global network, and that's huge. Mm-hmm. And for him, coming back to Trinidad has really been a passion project of his. And, I really want to applaud Andre, for bringing back his skills to Trinidad, his skill sets, and really developing Trinidad, to be a better place for leaders to, find their true potential.
Yeah, and just to repeat what you would have said, Andre Hewitt has been recognized this month by the Dale Carnegie Global Awards as the highest overall trainer in leadership programs for Dale Carnegie worldwide among more than 3,000 trainers across the globe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm humbled by that opportunity. Very proud to say I'm from Trinidad, went to school here, and passionately here to restart and re-energize the Dale Carnegie brand. For me, I come from a legacy of a family, the Hewitts and the Holders. My grandfather was the town clerk here, and my uncle, who is a B.D. Hewitt and Company, has a law firm. And one of the things that I've always seen here, we always get a rap that we don't have that training that is at the highest standard. And I know all the great people here in Trinidad and the various competitors out here are doing a wonderful job. And to have the opportunity to bring Dale Carnegie back on the global stage and right here in Trinidad and to offer to our top professionals is a lifelong ambition, and we're here. So proud by that opportunity. And just to say, for myself, I've trained countless of organizations like Microsoft and Google and all the top companies and executives. And just to be around our professionals in Trinidad, phenomenal leaders. And so the programs that we're offering, high impact, step up to leadership, and we're going to offer a cadre of other opportunities for this upcoming year. I'm going to say for everyone, just like Dale Carnegie would say, intentional living, be there, be in those programs, and see where your journey would go.
Mm-hmm. Andre, I want to get a little deeper into these in-person training sessions that are going to be held from the 18th to the 21st of November. Yeah. Because as Janelle was saying, she was speaking, well, Dale Carnegie is known for people's skills and so on, and there's a generation such as our generation who would be familiar with it, but we do have a new generation who may not be familiar with the name Dale Carnegie and the services and the programs and the training that is being offered. Sure. So if you can for us this morning, this younger generation who may not be too familiar, let's speak a little bit about the programs and the training and so on.
Sure, my pleasure. Well, just to lead, a lot of the great leaders have taken this program. So we trained the top 500 Fortune 500 companies in the world. The programs that we're offering here, high impact presentation. I know when I took it for myself, I was a budding trial attorney, and fast forward, I did well in that regard, one of the top 5 trial attorneys in the States. And the reason why, I mastered those fundamental skills that I learned in that program. And for all of us, even from the younger generation, executive, middle management, the ability to not even speak coherently, but when asked questions in pressure situations, or when you're stating your ideas clearly. I know COVID may have set a lot of us back, and our generations are now trying to figure out, how do I relate to people empathetically and connect? That's what we do. The other program, to step up to the leadership, this is our time. And as you could see, I don't have to tell you what's going on in the world. You need those leaders to step up and lead our island to greatness. And our program level sets on 5 core deliverables. So specifically self-direction, people skills, accountability, literally just having the core people skills to interact with people. That's what you're going to learn in our leadership program, which is second to none. You ever heard of a person by the name of Warren Buffett?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
If you go into his office now, and I know he's retiring.
How good does your hair look today on a scale of 1 to Brazil? Take a handful of beauty with Scala, the #1 hair care brand in Brazil, now available in the US. Brazil Hair Day, every day.
Warren Buffett, just for everyone, the head of Berkshire Hathaway, Geico is one of his many subsidiaries. In his office, it's not the degree from Nebraska or the master's degree from Columbia. It's his Dale Carnegie Certificate of Completion. And all of our programs are certified, and they are accredited, ISO certified. We're the only global organization worldwide that has ISO certification behind us, and we're proud to say that.
Yeah, Janelle, how do people sign up for these in-person training sessions?
Well, the classes are full, so which is a good sign.
Janelle, sell out, boy. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, they can look out for us on social media platforms, and, we will have more sessions upcoming in the new year in 2026, because, of course, we have to fly this good gentleman into the country to do those training sessions. Yeah. So, they can look out for us on the social media platforms, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Facebook, and we do advertise our upcoming programs. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And if you visit us on www.dalecarnegie.com, Trinidad and Tobago, you could see the programs that we have.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
I should mention also, in addition to in-person sessions, we do a lot of live online sessions as well, and that's on the website. So if someone wanted to, look into whatever programs we offer and do it online, if their preference is online, there's that option as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But is there the opportunity for persons who are attending these sessions, is there an opportunity for further training? And when I say further training, more in-depth training?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So next year we're proud to release a cadre of different opportunities, and you'll see various courses from 1 day, 2 day, and even as what Janelle was sharing, to even offer it opportunity to do it online as well. Mm-hmm. And we'll tackle these concepts. And it's not like one of these generic type of programs. What separates us as Dale Carnegie, not only the material, and he wrote the book, as you can see,
yes.
How to Win Friends and Influence People, and also he wrote the book, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. The principles are time tested over a century. It's our instructors. When you meet us and just understanding our pedigree, I mean, for us, where like myself, and I own other businesses. even the trainers that we have on staff or on our team, they are deeply embedded as professionals, honed in their craft, and will give relevant, real-life experience to set our people up for success.
Yeah. Let's continue along that point for a little while longer, because I suspect persons or prospective persons who would want to be a part of your programs in the future, what would be the biggest takeaway for them? And I'm sure that when someone enters the program, they would maybe be thinking a certain way, have a certain type of attitude, a certain type of behavior. But along the program, somewhere along, you are going to see that transformation because these persons would have picked up certain skills and so on. So again, back to my question, what you think that people should benefit from it and take away from the programs?
Yeah. If you give yourself an opportunity to invest in yourself, and I like to akin it to, if you're playing cricket and you have the championship game, how can you tell someone to perform in a championship game and not even practice?
Right.
You come here for training with us, not only would we empower you with the skill set, but what the separator for us and the takeaway is, you use what you learn. Everything that we share, you turn it right into play, and we believe in that. You focus, you make a commitment, you come back, and it's not like bookshelf material. It's actually applied, and so many of these principles, even just how to relate, how to connect with people, how to speak, how to present, we're so focused on intentional mindset and positivity and enthusiasm. Those are differentiators of our top professionals that I have the pleasure of training. Over 10,000 plus people. So it's phenomenal. So for many folks who take programs, they learn, it's good material for us, we put it into action. And when you talk about transformational change, it's the EC plus B.
You shouldn't need a PhD to understand your snack's label. That's why we created Paleo Valley beef sticks, 100% grass-fed and finished, with simple ingredients you can actually read. Most healthy sticks use encapsulated citric acid, often made from GMO corn coated in hydrogenated oil. We don't. We use old-world fermentation, so good probiotics can thrive and help your gut. These sticks are keto-friendly too. Right now, grab 30 for $36, because real ingredients mean real benefits.
C equals PC. We're looking at performance change. The emotional change to the behavioral change will equal the performance change. And where we as trainers really are masters at, we'll pull you out and make you the best version of who you are.
Yeah, Andre, it doesn't get better than that. Janelle, is there anything else you'd like to tell us before you leave us this
I
morning?
would just like to add what Andre, to Andre's point, because I actually witnessed this in a 3-day immersion program in New Jersey. I had the pleasure of, witnessing this master trainer at work. And I literally saw before my eyes people who walked into that classroom who were very introverted, shy, and by day 3, it was like a total transformation. And I said, oh my goodness, this actually, it works. I was sold. So yeah, I mean, what I think differentiates our sessions is a lot of on-the-spot coaching. So this is where the in-person sessions are very vital and important, because I've seen, persons being trained on the spot and coached on the spot, and that's always very useful.
Yeah. Andre, any final comments?
Well, I'm very excited by the opportunity to be invited to speak at ICAT conference. When you talk about that progressive organization, the Institute for Chartered Accountants, they have a conference celebrating their 16-year anniversary. I'm going to be speaking there with some of the great leaders of our times. What is their focus? Future ready. And that's where we need to be. And for us with Dale Carnegie, we're proud to be a partner with all the organizations and individuals who want to take their talent to that next level. And I really thank you for having us here.
Of course.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and Andre, congratulations on the heights that you have achieved, and we expect that you'll continue along that path. And congratulations again. And Janelle, thank you very much for coming this
Thank you
morning.
for having
and we wish you
us.
all the best with the in-person training sessions and your future endeavors. Yeah.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Thank you.
We're coming back, everybody.